Facebook, YouTube, LinkedIn, ready to go. All right. Good to see everybody. All right, Tony, Tanner. All right, buddy. I just promoted you to be panelist. So, Tanner Boatwright, hopefully you are going to become a panelist ASAP. This is going to be great, guys. All righty.
So it's showing that the host has my video stopped.
Interesting. What's up, Elisa? All right, let's see if you're good. You are currently good to go as panelist, sir. You might have to leave or come back in. But it's 3 o'clock, guys. Thanks so much for being here. Everybody watching this either live on Facebook or YouTube or LinkedIn. A couple people in the stands here on the Zoom call, so you can ask the questions directly. Tony V, Jose Beakers, what's up? All righty. Tony, we love you, just so you know. All righty.
Yeah, baby.
All right, who's live? Are we good?
I'm good.
I mean, your camera's off, though, both of you.
I know. It says you cannot start your video because the host has stopped it.
It's truly amazing.
Gotta love the Zoom. Gotta love the technology.
Yep. So
And I look really cute today, just saying.
I'm gonna make you host. Let's try this out, guys. I have no idea why. What's up, Tony? Thank you.
There we are.
All right, so there's that. All right, now can you make Tanner host?
Yeah, because I'm not doing this. I'm along for the ride here. This is Tanner's wheelhouse.
Yeah, this is gonna be interesting.
Yeah, it's not letting me still. We can continue on. I mean, it is what it is.
Can you give access to Tanner? You are currently the host, Elisa. Make him the host. How funny is that?
Do I want to? I mean, really?
All righty.
All right, I've got Tanner as host. There he is.
Excellent.
So
It's being
cute.
recorded. We're good. I think everything's going well with this so far. Tony V, we're probably going to have you just chime in and ask questions because right now you're the only person in the room. We're here. People are watching live on Facebook and YouTube and all that, but this is good if you want to ask some questions. So today, just want to read off what we always start with here. What is this group all about? Entrepreneurship is more than just a career choice. It's a mindset, a lifestyle, and a journey. It's about turning dreams into reality, creating value for others, and charting a course to financial abundance. In my companies, I have a phrase that I like to say, think like an entrepreneur. If you could do that, you could solve any problem, no matter where you are in your career. Think like an entrepreneur. Your story needs a hero, and this mindset will show you that hero is you. The $1 Million Circle is here to help you do just this. And we don't have a scripture of the week today because I did not have time to put that in there and go through some things. But in this video, we will show you how to set up an affiliate program and utilize it on autopilot. There are many ideas that Tanner Boatwright has given me recently, and I've realized that affiliate programs are pretty much everything for our business. People are sharing our name out left and right. I can run ads till I'm blue in the face. I get people in, but it takes a long time to turn them into a warm tribe. A warm tribe automatically is from a client that's already out there. So if you have clients, if you have people you're already serving, make sure you can increase the loyalty by maybe incentivizing, hey, if you share my name, you benefit, not just me. And that's what we're going to go over today. So Tanner Boatwright, if you want to start off, Richard Bischoff is here. Congratulations. You are an Amazon best-selling author as of yesterday. So I would love to ask or give you the ability to ask some questions here in a minute, because what you're doing and how you're going to do it, an affiliate program is key. So Tanner Boatwright, you want to start off with a little intro of who you are and maybe some of the ideas that you've given me recently that we're going to go wild with.
Mike, thank you, my man. I appreciate you having me on. It's always fun to be here. It's always fun to mess around with you guys. So Whenever it comes down to affiliates, you have to think that your affiliate team is basically your infinitely scalable sales team, right? So, meaning everybody you come in contact with can become an affiliate. So if you're going to networking events, everybody you meet there can be potentially an affiliate. Anybody that's watching your YouTube channel, anybody that's liking your content on Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn, you can give all of these people the opportunity to become an affiliate from you and make money from you, work with you. And people, so immersion causes conversion. So we want people to be engaged. We want people to be involved in our lives. And that's how we create personal brands, is by getting people to interact with us. And so by creating an affiliate program, you're giving people the ability to literally become part of your team. And then they feel that much more connected to you. You don't think that they're going to wear your clothing. Like, they're going to definitely wear your clothing because but they could potentially make money from it while supporting you. And then it's also, once you have somebody to buy in, even if they buy in just at a small point, whenever they buy in, these people are going to work super hard for you. So, like, one of the things that I've been known for is building personal brands. I help quite a few different people build out their personal brand. I've been building out my own personal brand. I believe that the future of entrepreneurship is going to be based on who you are and what your personal branding is. I think that vacant face branding is going to dissolve slowly. And with that, this is where you can always pivot your business into the affiliate field. And guys have taken their business and how much money they're doing out of their business and turned it and 10x'd it, 100x'd it, just from simply implementing the affiliate program. So today, one of the things, like a couple of things we're going to go over is the basics of the software. We're not going to get too deep into it because in reality, it's not very complex. And you guys can honestly go to YouTube and look up just basic videos of how to set some of this stuff up. It's really not too difficult. But the reality of it is, if you don't have a current CRM that you're using, you don't have a current software platform that you're using to capture leads, to host your funnels, to be able to sell products. If you don't have something like that, then this is completely obsolete for you. And so you're going to need to at least have some sort of platform or software that you are hosting all of your stuff on. That way you have the ability to actually use the affiliate software that we're going to be promoting in this video. So yeah, we've got a lot to cover.
Yep.
There's no
So
doubt about that.
I
Whenever it
want to
comes,
say hi to Dave Stream. Good to see you, man. I know you have a lot going on, so thanks for being here. But what Tanner was alluding to was you do need, I think, 4 things to make sure this goes well. Number one, First Promoter. That's the software that I use. And Tanner gave me the incredible idea, and I never even thought about this. Hey, you're interviewing 3 to 4 people every day. Why don't you turn them all into affiliates? And I'm like, I think to myself, well, yeah, I guess I could send them the link. Wait a second. I could even cut them out of even sending them the link to have them sign up. I'll sign it up for them, right? It, they will be automatic affiliates. Now, that's a phrase that I want to use more and more, automatic affiliates. If you're a guest on my podcast, you're an automatic affiliate. If you're a client, you're an automatic affiliate. Hell, if I met you on the street, I could turn you into an automatic affiliate as long as I have your email.
how
So
much
right
would
now,
I love you if you and I get on a podcast together? And at the end of our podcast, whenever you post it on YouTube, you post my affiliate link underneath the video. And then whenever somebody comes in and they're watching that video, they go through the link that's below, and then they buy, and I get paid just out of doing that podcast with you.
bingo.
So people are wanting to speak more and more. People are wanting to get on podcasts, spread their message. People are wanting to do that more and more. But with that, there's time involved. And it's really difficult whenever you put so much time, so much effort out there and you get nothing in return. So whenever, as an agency, we're building our reputation consistently. So for us to be able to put that link under, it's just an easy value add. It just makes them feel so much better. Like we're basically like, and they can promote that video too. So they can promote that video and then they can take that link and they can promote that link all they want. So it just starts with us. Like we're just like, here, we're putting it out there for you. So like whether you post it, you ever use it or don't, we're putting it out there for you. And if somebody finds this video and likes the content and they want to go a little bit deeper with you, then there you go. Here's the affiliate link.
So what he just said is we're starting to implement. I just got off a call right before this with a woman named, and I guarantee you know the book, but Cindy Thomason. I don't know if you know her, that name. She's business partners with a guy named Mike Michalowicz. Mike Michalowicz is the guy who wrote Profit First. So she wrote a book called Profit First for ecom businesses, right? So business partners with Mike Michalowicz. I can't imagine what her LinkedIn following is, but here's what I'm doing. If I promote the podcast that she was just on mine and I make her an automatic affiliate and I turn it into a blog post, which is all being done with VAs, by the way. That's why we have the VA service. We have the software. We have Alicia here who could put all this together. But you can now have a blog of an article with the affiliate code that you give to your guest who has a major following, who will promote it like crazy. Anybody who signs up, they get notified. So, hey, I really like Dream Starters Publishing. They put together books. I'm going to schedule a call. They schedule a call because of a first promoter being connected to our Go High Level account, the $1 Million Book Agency. The moment that they click submit to schedule a call, Cindy Thomason or anybody who promotes that blog post will get a notification. You have a new lead. So if this person goes through and buys, you're going to get notified. Do you see how you don't have to do anything? And the moment there's a sale, it tracks it for you. So what you're automatically doing is turning every digital asset into a money-making machine, not just for you, but for those who help you grow. And Cindy or anybody who's on my podcast who promotes on LinkedIn is absolutely helping our brand. We're getting clicks, we're getting views, and now we're getting customers if we do this the right way. So that's what you guys can do. Dave Streen, if you have questions, please raise your hand. Richard Bischoff, please. This is such an intimate setting, so you can ask questions. Tony V, with what you have going on, I mean, you already have this incredible software with everything. But if you were doing the coaching package, these are high ticket items. For example, with us, the average ticket now is $15,000 to $18,000. So we're giving away 10%. $1,800 per person that clicks through that link and just and becomes a customer. These individuals, there's people that we've sent $75,000 to $100,000 to because they're affiliates. So it is wild to see the power of this if you have the right software all communicating.
Absolutely. And
so, go ahead.
You know, these people will be able to follow up with these leads. So whenever they get notified, if this person ends up not purchasing, the affiliate can follow up with the potential lead as well. So, you know, you really do create this sales team almost of people that are hunting sales. You know, they will make sure that they reach out to these people to say, hey, did you get in touch with, you know, Dream Starters? And, you know, that helps as well. And so one of the things that Mike's bringing up that's phenomenal is building attractive offers. So it's whenever you create an affiliate team, you can have small ticket things, and small ticket things will kind of drive a little bit, just like on the side. If you're really picking up some speed, whenever you're generating revenue, if you're really picking up some speed, you have a lot of people buying in, you have a lot of people starting to buy some of your smaller offers, then like that lower level affiliate thing can be good. But typically what ends up being the best are these high ticket products. And because high ticket products, they pay out so well. So if we sell a book for $20,000 and we give our affiliates 10% of that, that's $2,000. So that makes it really, really attractive for our affiliates to try to dig in, do some work, and you know, and at least throw our name out there if you know they're in conversation with somebody that wants to publish a book. And like some of the best ways that you can create attractive offers is just everything that you plan to offer, write that down first. and then work backwards from there. So most people would try to go from the bottom and they would try to create a value ladder starting with their lowest level offer. But sometimes whenever you do that, you end up cutting some of the things off in between. So if you start with your highest value and you work backwards, then all you have to do from your highest value is that's basically your a la carte package. That's where they get everything. And then you can work backwards and just take things away. Just take one thing away here, one thing away there. So for your lower level package, you take a couple things off. So if you have a basic, an intermediate and a premium package, then your premium's everything. Your intermediate takes a couple of the premium off, and the basic takes, some of the intermediate off. You work your way backwards whenever you're creating your offers. And then that allows you to, because you can put a substantial value on your premium offer. And that'll also help you reevaluate just how much your basic offer truly is worth. Because sometimes you'll lowball yourself on your basic offer, and you could be offering a whole lot more, be a whole lot more attractive for your people to be able to push it. And then whenever it comes to pushing it as well, you have to realize that your funnel, like whatever funnel you're using, has to be optimized. And whenever I say optimized, it has to be something that's converting for you. If you have a funnel that's not converting for you, it's going to be so much harder for your affiliates to be able to sell it for you.
Yep.
So, and then optimization comes down to a lot of little different things, like load speed. People would never think that load speed, was very important. But if you have a load speed that's greater than 3%, you'll miss out on maybe 70% of the people that were willing to opt in or buy, which is huge. That's a giant percentage. So just something simple like that. Security. So if you have a higher security, like like if you're purchasing your domains through GoDaddy, GoDaddy gives you the ability to pick a security level. Most people will pick just like a total security, which is just like their basic package. If you want to have a higher load speed and you want to make sure that you never get 404'd or you never have any issues in the future because you're having high ticket products, and high ticket products sometimes, if they fail, so if somebody goes to check out and that checkout fails, it'll actually breach your security and shut down your page. So you want to make sure that you buy the ultimate security on those packages. And that way you have one, really fast load speed, and two, you make sure that you never have a security breach. Because like there's nothing worse than like maybe you're running ads, or maybe your affiliates are pumping out their link and it's not working. And that doesn't look good for you. So you always want to make sure that you just do like, one level better for your affiliates.
So I want to share something with you guys. And he said something pretty important. Work your way backwards. And so we obviously have a high ticket item, right? It's doing a book, and it's the full book from the get-go. So that way it's enticing for our affiliates to actually promote it, because it's attractive for them to say, oh, you mean to tell me if I get 100 people to sign up and then 10 people become clients, I'll make, let's just say $20,000. That's amazing, because then I'll promote you on my podcast. I'll have you speak on my stage. I will promote it because it's worth my time. This is actual real numbers right here. So you'll be able to see that sometimes individuals within past 30 days, this affiliate program brought in $36,000. It's up by 814%. We're starting to focus on this more and more. 30 clicks from affiliate links. All right. 3 new referrals. We're trying to get one every day now. I'm trying to promote, hey, 1 post a day. Whether people sign up or not, I don't know, but I hope they do. And as long as I stay focused on it, it will grow. But
Those
this
3
right
referrals could equal how much money, Mike?
exactly. So it's 3 referrals.
That's the big part here, is like it might not seem like that's a huge number, like 30 clicks, 3 referrals, you like may not, but what that generates on the back end is giant. So
Yep. So I just want to show you, here's some of our top promoters right here. Okay. And you've seen some of the revenue that they were able to generate for our company. Now, what's cool about this, and this is what Tanner helped me realize, why don't you run contests? Why don't you reward these people, not just financially, but with free trips? Why don't you do something once a year for your top affiliate? You go down to Texas, you rent out a tank or something, and you have a day of shooting guns somewhere. This is what you could do with it. You create this tribe, and this affiliate program is not just a monetary thing, right? it's a way to bridge a relationship with real
Absolutely.
players, real allies.
We're
And the
building a
moment he
community.
said that, it made me think like, oh my God, that's the future.
You'd give incentives. You give these people rewards. You give them a reason to be the top affiliate. And then that way, I mean, you can generate a yearly income just by being an affiliate. And then on top of it, there could be, some fun activities that go along with it by being the top affiliate. And like maybe we reach out to this top affiliate and we have them do a little training with us on how they are having success. So then you can bridge the gap between why your top affiliate's seeing so much success and then the next person below them. And that way, like all that information gets exchanged. You can literally create Facebook communities around just affiliates
You
and
damn
have
right.
and having people in that Facebook group communicate. And so whenever you're creating your affiliates, you want to be able to give them resources. You want to be able to give them things that they can use as well. So like a funnel template, you can literally create a funnel template that allows them to promote their own link. You can give them uh, graphic imagery so that they can run ads. Like you can have graphic images created. You can give them brochures. You can give them promotional pieces. Different little resources that allow them to even videos, like videos of you talking about the product, whatever, for them to be able to promote and put out there and show people. So there's a lot of different ways that you incentivize people and you keep people coming back and working with you and make it easier on them as well. So
Yep.
because the sales process might be a little difficult, so maybe you can give people sales scripts. There's a lot of different resources out there.
So this guy right here, George, goes by Jorge, but call him George. 30 clicks from one social media post. This is a one post. He made it in his last year, and it brought in 4 referrals, I believe, and 2 clients. He brought in $25,000, this guy, from a Facebook post. And we paid $4,000. Now think about that, how powerful that is. And the more we do this over and over, the better. There's a couple keys points here. So we brought it up. You need first promoter. You can do it yourself, or our team can help you out if you join the agency. Depending on the package, you work with Elisa and Tanner. So first promoter, I pay $300 a month for it. Now that is the second or third tier. Now here's why. There's different levels. You'll be able to, you're going to have to sign up for a first promoter account. I think it starts off at $70 a month up to $150, and then it goes to $300, then it goes to $500, then it goes to $700, and it's all based off the amount of revenue that it produces. If the moment you break $30,000 from your affiliates, they're going to say, okay, you have hit our limit. Now you have to go to the next one. You don't mind paying an extra $150 if it's bringing in $30,000. So don't look at it that way. It's worth it.
The ROI is.
Seems like I need to create an affiliate link for first promoter. Hang on now.
Yeah.
You can.
Guys,
you can become an affiliate for first promoter. You really can.
There you go. There you go.
So here it is. If you go to I want you to see what first promoter, join.dreamstarterspublishing.com. Okay. You may think, oh, this looks like this is Go High Level, which first promoter and Go High Level, which is the $1 million book agency, they are brother and sister. Okay. So they work, they work so well together. I'm assuming first promoter works with other shit, but it works so well with Go High Level $1 million book agency. So if you go to join.dreamstarterspublishing.com, I'm going to put this into, I mean, the Q&A, I don't know if anybody can see this. The 36K. Yep. There you go. Yes, this is just books, Tony. I don't know if anybody can see this. I just put it in there. Hopefully everybody can see this. Join.dreamstarterspublishing.com. Just go to it, fill it out, or I'm just going to automate it anyway. Anybody who's a part, eventually, if you're a client or if you're on my podcast, I'm going to have a VA go through contacts, put it in. And by the way, this is how you do it. I'm glad we're talking about this. It's this easy. So can you see this screen, by the way? Let's go back to first promoter. All right. I'm gonna create a new contact right now. Promoters. Can you see this whole screen, Tanner?
Yep.
All right. So all I'm gonna do is new promoter. And Elisa, give me one of your emails. I don't think you're in here.
I am in one of them, but do ElisaGC123@gmail.
Elisa GC123 at Gmail.
Mm-hmm.
That
All
is
right.
totally a test email.
And
That
by
is-
the way, don't send me anything at that email. I never check
It's a
that.
test email.
That's my crap email. I just never. Occasionally, I
Who would
look.
do that? That's definitely
Everybody should
spam.
have one of those, just so you guys know.
I don't know.
You should have a spam one. Yes. And
It's
so
just for
watch
spam
this.
and junk.
I'm gonna have a VA go through our list and just do that for every one of our contacts. The moment I say save, Elisa Cook 123 is in here. So, oh yeah, there you are. Look at this. No customer. She didn't bring in any revenue.
Oh, whatever.
What the hell?
Yeah, didn't claim it. Didn't claim it.
Whatever.
So look, here it is. Customize. All right, this this right here is the link. Now, if I take this link, and I don't know if you guys can see this, but if you just take that link and put it in there, I'm going to open this up. And it goes right to our main website. Here's the magic,
Also,
guys. This is
You
what I
can
do.
customize that link. So a
You-
lot of people will put in their name first, right? And
Yes.
sometimes whenever you're promoting as an affiliate, you may not want to use your name. Or maybe you do. If you have a high level name, you can use your name and it makes sense because you're offering it to your community. Now, if you're kind of promoting it to a more cold traffic, then your name might not be as attractive. And then you can change your name, like the // at the back end. You can see where it says Elisa 87. You could change that to where it would be something like promoter 9 or whatever. Like if
You can adjust your name so it does seem a little bit more generic, which isn't a bad deal. Doesn't matter. I think it's simple just to have your name, but you're right. You can change it if you'd like. So
it
totally
just
up to you.
depends on what your tactics are for promoting it.
So here's the thing. This is the magic sauce that I believe makes this work, and I recommend it. You do it for you too. Whatever you do, whatever you promote, it's got to go to a schedule. I think it needs to be a schedule. Why is that? Because there's an automatic, I need to sign up for something, right? Because it's a potential sale. If you send it to a free book, it's not a warm lead yet. Somebody that's a schedule is on the calendar. That's a truly warm lead. Here's why that's important. These cookies, I set these cookies up for 365 days. So the moment somebody signs up, that person is tracked to that individual for 365 days. So imagine if you say, hey, you know what? If you're affiliate and you share my book out, but that person does not take any action, it could be day 370 before they book a call. And now it's no longer relevant. So that 365-day cookie actually clicks in right at the calendar. And so if they're going to meet with you, Tony, or on somebody on your team, or Richard Bischoff, anybody on your team, I believe it's got to be a calendar. It's the best setup. It's what I've seen work the best. And you're getting a real warm lead. So
Mike's giving you all the gold on this because so basically rather than letting the affiliate become their own salesperson, Mike has a sales team. Mike has people that do the sales for him. So all the sales calls. So if you have somebody that is professional, that knows how this is all going to go, that the affiliate literally only needs to share the link. They don't need to, follow up or anything along those.
bingo.
Yeah.
Yep.
And whenever we're talking about simplicity for affiliates, this is a very great model.
Yep. And so how does this all connect? And I'm assuming that you guys are using the agency or Go High Level, however you're going to do it. You need a CRM for it to happen. Yes, you could probably use WordPress, but it's all you're really doing is connecting everything through here. Let me show it to you. Where's there it is right here. So let me go to the sites.
For the
Can you see
headers.
this, by the way?
Yep, you're good to go.
Yeah, so let me go to this screen. You're going to pull up. Everybody on this call probably has a funnel, I think. Or maybe, I don't know if, Tony, you're using your own software. But I'm looking for Dream Starters Publishing. Where's that one at? Oh, it's a website.
You're on the funnel side.
Yeah, so it's right in here. And all you do, and I'm not going to adjust any of this.
You can actually go to the top, Mike, in settings. It might be in your header in the settings.
It's
Yep, there you
either
go.
right here.
Right there. Go up
Is
there.
it in here? I think it's in the
Yep,
other one.
it's right there. I saw it.
Oh, okay. First promoter's in there.
Yes, keep going up slow, slow, up, 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 up. I think it was one of the top ones.
All
But
right, I'm gonna go.
I
I'm
saw
gonna go
first
to.
in there. That's where you would paste it though. So that's where it's best to paste it because then it's gonna track all of the pages.
Got it. Okay, so when I did it, all I did, it's probably in there. But I will tell you that I think it's in here more than anything else.
Nope.
Tracking code. There it is. It's
There
in
it
here.
is. Yeah.
So you would
So
add it. See this right here, tracking code? This is connected to First Promoter. So when you create a First Promoter account, it's going to say, hey, apply this tracking code to your website. And you got to do it a couple times before it connects. And now this website, and I believe Tanner is 100% right on that. You probably want to put it in the other one because it's tracking throughout the entire website. I only have it on this one page, I think. It might be in the other one, but I know for sure on this one.
I saw it in the header. So
Oh, okay.
yeah, you should be good for everything.
But anyways, it's got to be in the tracking code in the header or and then the other one with Go High
Yeah.
Level. So as
And
long as it's there, you're good to go. You run a test, it's automatic. It might
listen,
take a few minutes for it to connect though.
they give you very good instructions and they make it very easy. That's one of the benefits about using First Promoter with Go High Level is they communicate very well so that it's so simple and they walk you through the steps very, very concisely, with a lot of clarity, because they know that, a lot of people are setting this stuff up on their own. So that they don't make it insanely hard,
No.
um, and they give you good details. So.
Yep. And so here are the things that we talked about. First Promoter, an account, probably 70 to $100 per month. Stripe. Okay. Yes, you can use a different platform, but Stripe connects very well with First Promoter. Tanner, am I right about saying that it's the easiest way to go is Stripe?
Yeah, but I mean, I would go with Stripe. I would go with Stripe just because that's going to be the majority of people are going to use Stripe anyway for their POS, and it's going to. So I would just go that way because you're going to already have it connected inside of your Go High Level. Now your payouts for people, you can open up payouts for anything, and that way, like, if you have, say, affiliates that are in, Australia or the UK, then you have to open up your payouts a little bit different. So whenever your affiliates first sign up, one of the things that they're going to have to do is put in their payout method. So they're going to have to put in how they will receive their money, and so like I said, this is they walk you through this process very well whenever you're first setting your stuff up. So it's not insanely difficult. Like these simple YouTube videos will go over it nonetheless.
And so the way you connect your Stripe within your Go High Level $1 Million Book Agency is right in here. Integrations, add your Stripe. And as long as you have an account, it's username, password, connect it, done. Okay. Now you have a Stripe connected to your Go High Level $1 Million Book Agency. You go to First Promoter, you take the tracking code, put it in your Go High Level $1 Million Book Agency site, and then you have the connection made. So any data that transfers through there. So you take the data and the Stripe. So there's money that's tied to that email account. The moment that happens, what happens is that in First Promoter, it pops up, hey, you owe this individual, this affiliate money because this person is a sale that came through this tracking code associated with them. Make sense, everybody? Anybody have any questions about that? That's pretty crazy shit, I think, for the average person. Dave Streen, do you have any
Yeah,
questions? Tony V, anything?
it can be intimidating, and working with technology is intimidating. All we're here is intimidation. So if you guys need anything from us, that's why we're happy to work with anybody.
Yep.
But I've been saying, even though it's intimidating, because I know like you were showing some tracking coding and stuff like that, you don't have to like First Promoter produces that tracking coding for you. So you don't have to go in and you're not coding stuff out or anything like that. It's all very plug and play. Um,
Now let me show you this. He's spot on. It sounds crazy, but it's really not.
yeah, don't be
So
intimidated.
this is this is why you need a podcast. Rob's on the podcast, or he's on the show here today. So Rob, I'd love for you to even jump on and say hi. Kelly's here. Great to see you, Kelly. Thanks so much for being here. But Rob helps out with the podcast. Now, why is this important? Because I get to interview all these individuals, okay? And what we talked about before. So this individual, I interviewed her yesterday. It's not there yet. We're doing it now going forward because this only happened about a week and a half ago, this conversation with Tanner. But this person is going to share out lots of information regarding this one podcast that she was on with me. So she's probably going to go on LinkedIn. Let me go here and let me just show you LinkedIn, what's happening with it. Most of our guests have a LinkedIn account. These are like professionals that we find from, look at this. Let's see here. Let's see if there's anybody. Let's see if there's Faisal. Faisal just blasted one of these out. Here it is. This guy right here. Why did we not have the affiliate thing set up before for this guy? Faisal Hoke. I interviewed him last week. He promotes it, the article itself, and it gets, look at this, 509 likes.
Incredible.
If people would have listened to this podcast and just clicked the link that we have given them, we would now have, I don't know how many affiliates, but we didn't incentivize. It was too late. So the power of having a podcast combined with an affiliate program, combined with having, a community with the Facebook group. And I guess, Tanner, if you want to explain that, even the power of that, having all that in one spot, you are assembling a tribe that has loyalty to your message. And yeah, not everybody's going to promote you, right? But there are going to be a few, and you find that few and then you treat them like gold. Sort of like how I treat Elisa. I treat her like gold.
I actually want to talk about what if you don't
Gold plate. Gold plating.
a gold plate that he talks about. So I want to talk about what to do if you don't have a community. And because, a lot of us are starting out from a very beginner spot, and we still want to implement the right ways to scale in the very beginning but we don't, even though we don't have the ability really, you can still create an affiliate program without a community. And it's because there are influencers out there that do this shit for a living. So, one of the things that you can do is simply by going to,
I think we lost him. Where's he at?
liking their
There he
posts,
is.
engaging with their comments, and things along those lines. You can reach out to those people and start to try to start a conversation. And then in that conversation, you can, then start to talk about your, the affiliate offer that you have and things like that. So you can go into the DMs a lot of the times and get people that would be willing to help you out. Now, if you're not consistently posting, you have no social media, you're not consistently posting on social media at all yet, like you're not putting in any work to build a reputation, then you're going to have to give these people a really good reason on why they should help you. So think about that as well. If you're talking to people and you're getting turned down consistently, and I would talk to at least 100 people. And if you talk to 100 people and you get one person out of that, you're actually not doing too bad. So I would reach out to 100 people, see if you get one person off of that, tweak your offer a little bit, maybe make it a little bit more attractive, and then start to repitch it as well. And then you can, like, Facebook groups. I mentioned Facebook groups earlier, just like for your own affiliate. And that's great to have. Yeah, Kelly, we were all having that issue. I'll have to make you a host. We got to get you on. Sorry.
Everybody's a host.
So, you can create your own, your own Facebook group for your own affiliates, and that's phenomenal because then you have your own affiliates communicating on what they're seeing, the success that they're having, maybe the problems that they're running into, and ways that you can improve. So it's great to have that communication so that you can even offer them you can offer them well, help or whatever. So like, the affiliate for yourself is good. But on the other side of Facebook groups is you can find groups that intertwine with your community. So like for myself, there are well, I'm an amputee, and one of the things that I do is help coach different amputees. So I'm in a bunch of different amputee groups. Hardly ever do I post into these amputee groups. What I actually do is I'll wait and see and watch people that are asking questions, and then questions that I have an answer to, rather than commenting that answer, I'll actually record a short video and send them that video on a DM or on a direct message on Facebook. And then that way they get a little bit more familiar with me. It's a little bit more personal, and that way they see like I'm a genuine person that's actually trying to help. I'm not just somebody that's, trying to spam them or get them into something. So the same thing goes for your affiliate group, or whatever offers you're promoting. Whenever you're inside of these different Facebook groups, don't go just like posting the affiliate link into the Facebook group. You're probably going to get kicked out of the group or banned or
Right.
something like that. So, and you don't have to go commenting aggressively. You don't have to do any of that. You can literally just sit back and DM different people out, in that community, um, to try to get them maybe even in your own community. Say, hey, I've got a group too. Maybe you want to come join my group. And then in your group, you can post that affiliate link. Just different little things like that. So whenever you don't have a community, what you do is you leverage other people's communities for your own offer. And there are ways as well that you can search a little bit more in depth to find people that you want to be able to reach out to, within Google. And there's just some small plug and play script that you would type into Google that would show you people's emails and stuff along those lines as well.
Yeah.
Hey, I want to jump in real quick because you're talking about LinkedIn. We should do a whole webinar on optimizing LinkedIn because it's huge right now, especially with newsletters like you and I have talked about.
Oh yeah.
But you can also join LinkedIn groups, right? So if you join a LinkedIn group, same thing, just get to know people, start the relationship, and then you can private message anybody in that group and they get it right to their inbox if you guys share the group. Now, a lot of people are tired of spam everywhere, so you don't want to be spamming. But if you made a connection with someone or you can see someone, you've got some synergy with someone, LinkedIn groups are extremely powerful. A lot of them are huge, hundreds of thousands of members.
Love it.
So let's schedule a webinar on maximizing LinkedIn because we can talk about newsletters, groups, even just your profile. Because most of us, the folks that we want to work with, are in Facebook and LinkedIn. So for
Love it.
sure, tap into that. That's a real strong place to tap into. So
Yep.
yeah, and these are 100% real gold glasses that Mike sent me.
But in
100%.
TikTok, there's all these different social media platforms, and there's influencers on every single one of these platforms. I mean, Twitter, there's hashtags, right? So you can go into Twitter and find trending hashtags. It doesn't matter that your content has nothing to do with the hashtag that you're posting it into. Just like go on and look up different hashtags that are trending, and then use that hashtag in your post. And even though it's a little bit spammy, you'll have people that click on it. So
So
there's a
one
lot of
thing,
different ways.
yeah. So what he brought up, and I think that's significant, there are ways to get people's email addresses to add to your database without much effort. I'll tell you our process. We have a VA scrape Amazon for authors in certain categories. They take the book title, they put it into a form, they find the person's name, they put that into a form. They need the email. We use a program called Zoom Info. It costs $10,000 a year, but I can find pretty much anything I ever want on somebody, right? Phone number, email, that type of stuff. Not phone numbers per se, but emails. We don't want to send text messages with all the rules and regulations right now, but we'll find the emails. And for the most part, they're accurate, 90% accuracy. So we have now the phone number, or we have the email, we have the book title, and we have the person's name. Enters a workflow. Hey, would you like to be on our podcast because your book blank, which actually pulls it with a custom value within Go High Level. So it actually looks like we're speaking directly to them. Hey, Bill, this is your book, Profit First, right? And we want you on our podcast. Would you like to schedule a time? Yes. Cool. Here's the link. They schedule. They get tagged, guest scheduled. Or if you're looking at my program right here, it says guest scheduled. AVA means Amazon verified author. They have not scheduled to be a podcast yet, or to be on my podcast.
How
So,
many people have scheduled with you to be on a podcast?
oh my God, I'm booked out. I have 3 or 4 podcasts per day. I'm booked out most likely. It looks like right now till May or June.
Think
So,
about how powerful that is,
okay, so
guys.
it's automated, guys. I don't do any of that. It's just a VA with Zoom info with the workflow done. And then an individual on my team named Colin, he's not here today. And if they say, where's the link at? He'll be like, oh, here's the link, right? You just have somebody that's a VA or a person, or you just go in there and do it for you.
Absolutely.
So no questions, all that. But that's our system. Now, once they're in here, like we said, you automate them as an affiliate. So I'll be able to put a tag next to their name if they're an affiliate. That's pretty damn powerful, because if I want to send an email specifically to anybody who has a certain tag, right? I want to send a tag directly to Elisa Calendly. No, I want to send a tag to Mike's Inner Circle, right? Or affiliate, or however I'm going to classify it. All right. That's 534 people. Oh, yeah. You know what else? I don't want to send to people who hit do not disturb. All right. So tag is, and we have an automated system for this, tag is not DND. All right.
Oh.
So that brings it down to 444 records. Now we could send an email at, since you're an affiliate, or since you're part of the tribe, the $1 Million Circle, Mike's Inner Circle, or Tony's Circle, Richard, Dave's Circle, I want to invite you to a private VIP webinar. And I want to show you how maybe you can make more money with this program. Or if you want to do X, Y, and Z with it, here's a couple things on training, right? That's something that we're going to get into, is training just for affiliates. Because people ask me all the time, hey, how can I get more signups to make a little extra money? I'm speaking at an event in June. And she was so blown away that there's such a high compensation. She said, if I just have you speak every year, I potentially can just make 6 figures off you right then and there. Yeah, that's it. Have me speak your event because I want to make you $100,000. That's it. You do the same thing.
Yep. You want to be able to provide to the people that are providing to you. So you always want to be able to provide value, or reciprocate value to the people that are, giving it to you. And this is one of the ways that it's so easy if you're not implementing it. If you have a community and you have offers and you're already generating revenue, but you're not implementing the affiliate side, this is something that will, done correctly, people have 100%, 10x, 100x. I'm sure there are people out there that have even 1,000x their business just through affiliates.
Oh God, it's changed us. It has changed our life. Seriously, affiliates, I have a reason to text people. I just sent payments today to a couple people. Hey, I sent your affiliate payment. And they're like, whoa, thanks, right? It's another reason to reach out. They had no idea that it was even coming.
And what did they have to do for that money other than just share?
Shit. They didn't do,
just
well, they didn't have to like stand up on stage or anything. They just basically made a post, right? Or, hey, I know someone who needs a book, right? A text message.
Yep. And they don't do any of the work. They're not writing the book. They're not, building out anything on the back end for these people. It's all being done. They're getting paid specifically for their sales commission.
Yep. And so one last aspect I want to get to before we just have, I want to have some Q&A for you guys. So first promoter we talked about, that's sign up for that account. That'll connect in with your Go High Level. You need Stripe, which is what we recommend. You do need a way to pay these people. When you work with First Promoter, it's going to say, how do you want to send money to these people? It gives you a list of 6 or 7 things. I mean, they're even giving you options to send crypto right now. But the 2 that stand out, number 1 is PayPal, which we will not use. PayPal. I hate the communist regime that's behind it. So you could do PayPal if you'd like, but I do ACH transfers. So I have a program called Pinnacle. Works very well with my bank. All I do is I go into my Pinnacle account and then I ACH. That costs very little money based off of my program I have with my bank. Very little money, and it's next day or same day arrival. So you could do wire transfers. Wire transfers cost money, but you basically have a program called Pinnacle that works very well with PNC. I would do it that way, but you could probably connect something with PayPal if you're okay with selling your soul or doing something else. So those are the 4 things that you will need for sure. First promoter, Stripe, Go High Level, a way to pay, and that could be either through PayPal or Pinnacle or something that works with your bank. So I'd
I'm
love
okay
to.
with selling my soul because, you know, I'm on your team. So, you know, no, I think the way to go is exactly what you just said. PayPal, the problem with PayPal too is just that they I think we've had it personally. They hold funds.
They hold funds.
They lock
They
people
withhold
out.
your
They hold
funds.
funds for months. They're also really terrible at recurring payments.
I have a
Just
buddy.
not worth it. Just not worth it.
I have a buddy that currently has $70,000 being held. He has a fully legitimate business. He used to
I believe
sell,
it.
yeah, it was meal preps. So like he used to make
It
it,
should be illegal. I don't know how they get away with that.
yep, and he's got $70,000 tied up in PayPal. It's been for the last 3 years. So he started it in COVID and made, a substantial sum of money off of his business, sold his business, and had $70,000 being tied up in PayPal. He still hasn't got it. He's still fighting
Yeah.
against PayPal to
Stay
get his
away
money.
from it, guys.
So
The
anyway,
moral of the story: stay away from PayPal. The other bonus, and I don't think we touched on this. If you're using Go High Level $1 Million Book Agency and a first promoter account, if you create 1,000 websites and you're still using the one account with Stripe, it's going to be able to calculate any type of payment. So let's just say you create multiple websites, and individuals who are your affiliates are getting sales for you. So give you an example. The moment there's contact data added to your system, if they pay for anything on any of your sites, there are people who pay for Dream Starters Publishing, and then they will buy $1 Million Book Agency. And it might be a $97 a month package, but it's a different website. It's a different service. You're still able to compensate the affiliate for sending you that business. I hope that makes sense. So you can have different domains as long as they sign up to be an affiliate lead. They pay through your one Stripe account. Stripe is always going to track that email. You're able to say, oh, I got money, and this person's tied to this affiliate. So even if you create multiple companies, but just have one way to get affiliates, that's all that matters. So that's crucial because as time goes on, you're probably going to have more domains, more websites, more services. So it's not just tied to the book business for us. It's tied to the agency, which we have many different revenue streams there. Does that make sense? So is that right? Got it? What's up, No? Good to see you.
so we got
You
a
know,
question
you're
from Richard.
yes, sir.
So he's in the process of building an online fitness coaching thing. So his goal was to turn his everyday client into an affiliate, and like he's hoping that they would post their transformations on social media. And then their following, will inquire and use the link that would send them to the page. He's asking if 10% would be good enough for that. And so
How much is it?
that was going to be my answer is it all depends on your pricing offer. So you want to make sure that it's attractive enough. And now if it's just a, one post or something like that, that, maybe to them, if your package is, $100 or something like that, maybe to them $10 for the post is fine. Or more, because if they have multiple people that then use the link, they're going to get $10 per person. So, maybe $10 is fine for that. But is that super attractive? Is that a reason for them to do that? Now, if you have a higher package, if you have a higher offer, I would in the beginning, I would do your best to stick with the higher pricing option whenever you're creating an affiliate. So allow them to still become an affiliate and be able to post and have the offer. But it's not going to be like maybe you're doing like a $35, 4-week program, ebook that people are buying. And that necessarily isn't something that you want to put an affiliate link onto. So within First Promoter, you're going to have to start different campaigns. Like your campaigns are kind of going to depend on what your products are and things like that. So you're going to want to be able to, like, if you have a 10% thing, then you can reuse that campaign on multiple different offers. And then if you have a 50% thing, you could have multiple different offers that are offering 50% as well. So I would suggest that at 10%, like $100, like make sure your offer is at least like $1,000.
Yes, great point. It's got to, if you're going to do a 10%, make sure that there's a high profit margin service attached to it, but at least $1,000, right? Because that $100 wakes people up to some degree.
Yeah, it's gonna make me go, oh shit. I mean, I can make one post, get, and literally if they've done business with you, so a lot of people what they're looking to do is pay off what they paid you. So like if, you know, with Mike, say I'm doing a book and I'm getting ready to pay, $20,000 for a book and all kinds of services, and it's gonna be really awesome. But I don't necessarily want to, come out of my savings or whatever. Well, I can be an affiliate and promote everything that Mike does for me and make, 10 people are going to make me that amount of money. Depending on whatever the pricing system is of the affiliate. I kind of forget what Mike says.
Yeah.
But regardless, like a couple people will pay off their service. So like if you have $1,000 package, some of these people are going to be going, man, all I need is, 10 other people, and I've already paid for, my whatever that $1,000 was that I paid for.
Yeah. So
That makes sense.
yeah, it's super smart to make sure that it's high enough and it's also worth your time. The last thing you want to do is go in to make payments and they're $10, $20, $50, right? You want it to be like, all right, if I'm sending money and maybe paying for an ACH, maybe it's $20 a month. You want it to be something that's meaningful. And so high ticket, I think it should be a service, whatever you offer. You could do more than 10%, just so you know. It could be 20%. I do 10% specifically because our ticket item is high enough. Go High Level specifically does affiliate payments for 40% or something. So if you have a software where it doesn't cost a lot of money to keep giving it out to thousands of people, you could really give 50%, 75% in the very beginning, and then just dwindle that down as time goes on. So you're not married to it forever. We started off at 20% when we were lower at $10,000 a book, but as we raise our prices, increase our quality, we were able to say, okay, well, it's still substantial to send 10%. Hopefully that makes sense. I do have a hard stop in 4 minutes, so I really apologize for everybody if they have questions, please just add them to the Facebook group. Tanner's very active in there. Well, Tanner's running around in there all the time, but he's there. Elisa's in there. And so here's the thing. Whenever it all comes together, if you're a part of this silver package that we offer with the $1 Million Book Agency, you get everything. You have access to Elisa, you have access to Tanner, you get the funnel set up, and we're able to help you out with First Promoter. Put it all together, make sure it all works for you, and therefore you have everything in place. Now, that is the silver package. I believe it's $1,000 a month. But if you want to do all this yourself, you could just have access to the Go High Level $1 Million Book Agency, $97 a month. Try it out yourself, set up the funnels on your own. But if you ever need help, we're always there for you. Am I right, Elisa? Tanner?
Yeah, for sure. And just a quick note, Richard, we're meeting tomorrow. So let's talk about, is it tomorrow or Friday? I don't know. Tomorrow. We're meeting tomorrow. So we'll talk about it tomorrow too.
Yep. And so, Richard, I know you're going to do wonders with it. You're a hell of a client, so we want to take care of you. Tony V, we're here for you, whatever you need from us. No, I know you're about to get that book done for barbers, so awesome. Dave, I know you are rolling with things, so we're here for you whenever you're ready. But it's beautiful when it all comes together because, one missing link causes a shit ton of problems and it doesn't all flow. So you do need the funnel, the payment processor, and the team behind you because sometimes, there are kinks and you have to iron them out.
Yep.
Yeah, let us do the dirty, messy work. You guys do the fun stuff.
Yeah. Go, you shake the hands, kiss the babies, make the connections, and then let the software run its thing. I would never be able to do all this without Elisa and Tanner behind the scenes. I'm like, what's up with the domain? Why is it slower? And then Tanner's like, I gotcha. That's it. Right.
I gotcha.
Security.
Yeah. He brings up shit that I don't really care about. I know are important, but I'm like, let him just do his thing. He knows what he's doing.
Yeah, just like the A2P texting stuff.
Yeah, like regulations,
Man,
laws.
Sure.
Do we really need that
man.
dinner? Yeah, okay. Great.
Yeah, we need that. So we
That's
got you
good.
covered in that too if you guys need a hand with that.
That's
So when it
great.
comes to the blogs and all that, the never-ending content podcasts, Rob is on here. His camera wasn't able to get working because Zoom is a little bit fickle, but
And Finkel.
you know, so if you ever need help with that, Rob's available. I know he's talking to you, Richard. I know Tony, you crush with content, so you're all right. But if you guys need help putting that together, the blogs and all that, the podcast, he helps me with that. So how does it all flow together? You basically have all these people in certain places that just kind of take all the friction out of it, right? It's painful to set it up, but if you have somebody who just does that every day, it's kind of easy. Good shit. I
100%.
got a meeting with a guy named let's see if he's going to show up, but he's from the book is called The Leadership Challenge. Barry Posner, 120 reviews on Amazon. That's my next podcast guest. So
Cool. I
maybe
just
I
promoted
give-
5 of your latest podcast videos, so you should see some numbers going up on that too.
Oh, nice. Excellent. Guys, thank you so much for being here. I have to run. Please, if you have questions, either reach out to us directly via the text message or the email or in the Facebook group. We're all here ready. Kelly was on the call too. So Kelly's here. She helps out with the Dream Starters publishing side. So our whole team's behind you. That's why we recommend the agency. So whatever we could do to help, I really appreciate your time. $1 million circle will lead to $1 million life.
Right on.
Thanks, guys.
Bye, guys.